Hello everyone. Um, Today's Vlogmas is a little bit of a different Vlogmas, as you can probably tell. Um, the last couple of days, so the 21st and the 22nd, I haven't been feeling entirely well, as you may know. If you've watched some of my previous videos, I completely lost my voice, just had a really nasty cold, and just generally feeling a bit under the weather. I haven't really had much inclination to film, so I made a couple of clips over the last couple of days, but they just weren't particularly interesting or fun. So I decided that instead of kind of sharing things that are a bit dull and not particularly interesting, I do a little update in terms of a couple of things I've been receiving in the post, and also just a few quick updates on some of the projects that I have been working on. So this is technically going to be Vlogmas Day 21 and 22, although technically I'm filming this on Vlogmas Day 23, so I apologise for the slight confusion, but let's get started. So first up is a dyer who I found out about from watching Kemper on the Junk Yarn podcast, and that is Colouring Book Yarns. Colouring Book Yarns. This one is called, it's the Merry Everything Hexy colourway, and if you can see, it's kind of pastely green, but like slightly neon coral pink and then white, and I just fell in love with this. Considering the amount of sock knitting that I've been doing recently, and have recently discovered that I can't live without knitting socks, this I thought would be absolutely perfect. And the thing that I love about it is that, yes, it's very festive in terms of it's got the red colours and that type of thing, but I also think it just looks lovely for day to day, just wearing kind of whether it's Christmas or not. So obviously a good choice. I can't wait to start on these, but as we know, I need to finish some socks before I can cast on some more socks. So this at the moment is just sitting above my sewing table, and every so often I just get it out and have a little snuggle with it because it's so beautiful. This only arrived actually just this morning, and I was so excited to receive it. I follow Fondant Fibre on Instagram, and recently she posted that she was making little mini skeins, little skeinlets as she calls them, of some of her yarns. And I haven't purchased her yarn before, but I have kind of gazed longingly at her website and the different colourways that look gorgeous. And I thought, oh, mini skeins would be good because it gives you an idea of the what the yarn is like to use without having to invest in a large amount of yarn. So I went onto her website, and the first time that she posted about these little skeinlets, they sold out in about an hour, and I was devastated. I was saying to Emrys, I was like, oh, you could get this for me as an extra little Christmas present, and then obviously they sold out so quickly, and yeah, no skeinlets for me, and I was very disappointed. Then a couple of days ago, she posted that she was making some more. So I literally, at that second that I saw that post, went on the website and ordered some. And they arrived this morning, so they're here before Christmas. And let me just show you. Here they are. Aren't they gorgeous? And some of these are actually on her slightly more sparkly base as well, which I am obsessed with now. So there are 6 different colours: Sky, Skullduggery, Torch, Cardinal, New York in the Dark, and Little Sister. And I think my favourite colourway is the New York in the Dark. The amount of kind of sock yarns that I've been gathering recently and using, I'm thinking I may have to start a sock yarn blanket for all the little scraps that I have left over, and these will just be absolutely gorgeous to go in that. So I think that will be one of my big projects for next year. And also in the parcel that I got from Fondant Fibre, it came with a little snowflake stitch marker, which is just so thoughtful and so sweet. and yeah, I was absolutely thrilled with it. I will definitely be ordering from Fondant Fibre again, I'm sure. So before I go, I quickly wanted to show you my cable jumper. Now, if you've been following the saga of this cable jumper over the last month with Vlogmas, you'll know that I started this jumper in November, and I really, really, really wanted to get it finished for Christmas. When I last kind of showed you what I was doing, I had finished the first sleeve, which is this one here. How gorgeous is this, by the way? I'm so happy with how this has turned out, this cable pattern. I can't wait to wear it. And now I'm on to the second sleeve. I finished the short rows of the sleeve cap, and now I'm literally just knitting in the round and reducing my stitches, doing my decreases until the end. I so want to get this finished for Christmas. I can't even tell you. I will be taking this with me. I'm going into London later. And I have been taking this on the train with me. I've been taking this on the tube with me. I don't usually knit on the tube because it's considerably busy than the train, particularly at this time of year. But I've been knitting on the tube. I don't care when people look at me funny. I have got some funny looks. I've also had some lovely conversations with people who are genuinely interested in knitting, which has been a real experience. It's really opened my eyes to the fact that it may not be necessarily the most mainstream hobby to have, but I love it, and a lot of other people enjoy it as well. To be honest, it's my fault that it's not finished because I've been so distracted by other projects. Speaking of other projects, I did cast on, as you may have seen in my previous vlog, my regular self-striping yarn. One thing that Emrys has been saying to me when I've been starting to knit socks is that he would very much like me to knit him a pair of socks, and I cast on the this kind of colourway of the regular yarn, which has knitted up like this. How cute! I mean, it's perfect for him. I said to him it's almost like Doctor Who scarf socks. Which is incredibly appropriate for him. I've knit them obviously cuff down. I'm doing an afterthought heel. So I have my little lifeline in here. It's a little difficult to see, but it's this blue line just here. And yeah, again, I have been knitting these on the tube when I have not had enough room to get my whole jumper out, and these are so easy to do on the tube, particularly because I'm knitting them magic loop. Yeah, it's just so convenient to get this out on the tube and do a couple of rounds between stations, and because of that it's grown really quite fast. This has really shown me just how much I enjoy interesting yarns and fun yarns, and believe it or not, this is the first time I have ever worked with a self-striping yarn. I know, I've lived a sheltered life as a knitter, but I'm loving every second of it. Every time that the yarn changes colour, I get a little thrill, which may be a little bit sad, but I enjoy it. So those are all of my projects that I've been working on, all of the yummy wool that I've been getting, the yummy yarn. So yeah, technically I will see you later today, because it is in fact, like I said, the 23rd. But that video will be coming out tomorrow. So I hope you're all having an amazing lead up to Christmas, and I will see you all soon. Bye!